question is, what are bad recommendations do you hear in your area of expertise? What are the bad recommendations do you hear about in your area of expertise? So the one that I normally hear about, normally being an analyst, is about going to university to become an analyst. You probably don't need to go to university to progress in life, into your career, but you need to go to university, as far as I'm concerned, to get like-minded people. So once you find like-minded people, they are somehow willing to rub off the knowledge into you, that you can actually progress. So as an analyst, I mean, there are instances of a lot of analysts who have made it without even filling up the application form. It was just by pure coincidence or pure rule of demand and supply that they were there, available to offer the skill when they were needed, and then through that they became analysts. I think it's a fallacy to tell people to go all the way, do all of these degrees, and then they come out, they get their masters, and they say we are ready to become data scientists. And then you're like, we don't actually, the market is a little bit flooded. I would say the university is important to find like-minded people who, if you want somebody else who you can share ideas and bounce ideas with, the university is a good place where I found like-minded people. I couldn't find those like-minded people when I went to nightclubs. I couldn't find those like-minded people when I go into the local, social fair. When I did my part-time jobs, I couldn't get them. Even right now, when I'm doing my full-time job, sometimes you don't get the same like-minded people. We can be talking about work, but we might not be talking about, how can we change things on the same level. So sometimes I would say, I would advise people to go to university, and they will learn a lot from other people in universities, not necessarily because they are hoping that they're gonna hit the big jackpot. You do your masters, now you are a big shot in whatever the case is. It doesn't always happen that way, and I think it's a bad recommendation. The truth should be, if you want to be an analyst, it's all about being at the right place at the right time, because at one point somebody might do exactly the same thing and they don't end up being an analyst. There's a lot of people with statistical degrees. They are not quantitative analysts. They are not, actual scientists. There are a lot of people with masters in statistics. They are not actuaries. You could be anything. I think it's a fallacy to say once you have received, then you will. And that's, I think the fallacy is normally driven by the universities. They give you this false hope that everybody else that does finance will become a chief financial officer. It's not always that case.